Kawaki has always been an interesting character and a fanfare for many. His rough upbringing with frequent abusers throughout his life have shaped him into who he is today, which of course comes with a whole set of issues. Kawaki seems to be struggling a lot with who to blame for the hurt he feels today. The blame seems to shift from his dad to Jigen to Amado to now the Otsutskis. While having this internal conflict with himself, he has also grown an unhealthy attachment to Naruto, who took him in and, unlike the rest of his parent-like figures in his life, didn't treat him horribly. This attachment has grown so strong that Kawaki is willing to do anything to protect Naruto. Doesn't matter who it is, his wife, daughter, dog, or his son Boruto. If anyone puts Naruto's life in danger, then Kawaki is going to act upon it. However, I think this is what makes Kawaki reckless. As much as I would like for Kawaki to not be seen as a future villain, he has all the traits of one. And it's not his fault. His hyperfixation on Naruto is partly due to his troubled past. I feel like there will soon be a rift that's created between Kawaki and the rest of the village, and I believe that this attachment to Naruto is going to end up flipping on him and turning into a bad thing, which could result in a character change for Kawaki. Kawaki's motivations also have slightly shifted some, which is kind of weird. He went from Amado can kick rocks to maybe I hope this dude revive his daughter, as long as he doesn't revive some sort of Otsutsuki or anything like that, and somehow trusting the one man who contributed to the horrible situation he was in being a vessel for Ishiki. Maybe it's because of the power Amado gave back to Kawaki that helped him to defend Naruto, or it could simply be that he did, like I said previously, and redirected that blame towards the Otsutskis. And I'm afraid that if Kawaki does move forward with helping Amado, then he's going to fall right into whatever Amado has been scheming for quite some time now, which could possibly lead into a major character shift for him. Not something I could see happening soon before the time skip, since it does seem like Code will be invading soon, but I can see it occurring at some point in time when it all calms down. Maybe at the apex of the next arc, when Amado decides to show us what he's been planning this whole time, or something along those lines. Now, with his relationship to Boruto, there's a chance that Boruto and Kawaki could get into some argument or scuffle during chapter 77. I briefly mentioned the possibility of a fight in a previous video, but the only thing saving Kawaki from being exiled from the village is the image around him right now. No one knows what he did to Boruto a couple chapters ago when they fought when Code had came to the Leaf Village for the first time, and no one also knows that he is one of the strongest people in the village right now. Shikamaru said it himself, we have to keep this kid under control, because if Kawaki ends up being upset, that's gonna be really bad for the Leaf Village. The Leaf Village is holding an extremely dangerous individual, and it's in their best interest to protect him so he does not do anything stupid, and so other villages don't try to come after him, being the senseless violence. If the other villages knew about Kawaki's powers, that would not be good. However, with the whole Kawaki hitting Otsutsuki's thing, Boruto is essentially a threat that he may think he has to eliminate at some point if Boruto loses control. Remember, Momoshiki is sort of still within Boruto, they can hear each other's thoughts, and it's not really confirmed yet if Boruto can still get taken over by Momoshiki, but if that does happen, and then Kawaki is going to repeat what he did a couple of chapters ago. So very scary stuff there for Boruto, right? He has to kind of play on the side of caution because, you know, like I said in a previous video, Kawaki can sense other Otsutsuki. You know, this time if that situation happens to where they are engaged in a fight, I'm sure that given the space that they're in right now, it would not be private, and word would definitely get out to other people, which could lead to the Leaf Village having to exile him or other villages being aware of his situation. And there's also, we gotta play in the factor of Damon and Ada, right? Who would most likely follow Kawaki no matter where he goes, because Ada needs to make Kawaki fall in love with her or whatever she's trying to do. But also, I'm hoping that Kawaki does not do anything bad and remains on the Leaf Village's side, as he is their strongest asset. There are signs of Kawaki being on the opposing team, but in this current arc with Code getting ready to invade, I feel like he will be assisting the village for the most part. And on the other hand, people also say things like Boruto could actually be the one who's put on the opposite side, be the one that leaves the village, be the one that's the villain, and I can also see that being a possibility due to how Momoshiki is acting right now or could act in the future. But I think it's more likely that Kawaki would end up being in the situation to where he's seen as the villain just due to how Kawaki has behaved thus far. But you know, if you're Kawaki, you're left with a couple of different options, right? Do I assist Amado with reviving his daughter? How should I even handle this whole thing of Momoshiki still meddling in affairs? And how do I keep Naruto safe, and so on? Kawaki is still a kid being put in a difficult position, and he has been for most of his life. Could these multiple things lead to Kawaki going over the edge, or will he manage to keep his head together? Amado, for the most part, still seems to be manipulating the cast, so I feel like it's only a matter of time till we see things unfold like he wanted to. Momoshiki, the one person who could sort of dissect what Amado's saying and determine it's the truth, could now be getting interrupted by Kawaki, so the one thing that could sway Kawaki is now about to be attacked, potentially, in this next chapter, so we do need Momoshiki around to be that other source of truth while Amado is present. Kawaki is being built up for something major, and it would not surprise me if Amado is able to manipulate Kawaki more into being a weapon for him. My original theory was that Amado re-implanted the karma on Kawaki because he wants to turn Kawaki into a weapon that he can control. And I feel like there is some sort of ace up Amado's sleeve that he hasn't played yet. But with Kawaki's back against the wall and a huge fight coming soon, it seems like Kawaki could once again run out of options. Do you think he'll be on our side during these upcoming chapters, or will Amado's plan come to fruition? Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.